Hello, Cancer. Um, Welcome. um, as you guys probably, if you guys are returning viewers or have already subscribed to my channel and watched the first two phases of my tarot readings, you probably can see that I'm in a different location. Um, for those who are new to my channel, welcome. Um, I'm in Las Vegas right now, so I'm hanging out with my grandma in Vegas, and I came over here to visit her. So this is where I'm at. So things are going to be a little bit different as far as the like how I'm going to be doing the reading. So just to kind of like give you a heads up, I'm a little bit limited in space. It is a really nice day right now, but it's also very early. It's going to get very hot later. So I wanted to take advantage of the nice breeze and the weather that happens here really early in the morning before it gets really hot. Because I am limited in space, you're not going to be able to see the cards laid out on the table like usual. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like pick up the card one by one and I'm going to talk about each card, okay? In addition, I did already pre-shuffle. I did already pre-shuffle, meditate on your cards, Cancer. What I do also want to say is I wanted to get this video out like a few days ago. I wanted this to be a mid-June video from the 15th to the end of the month. And it is a little bit late because I did fly out to Vegas on Monday, and I had to like prepare my other apartment for my siblings who were staying there while I was gone. So I just didn't have the time. But but that's okay, you know. So we're gonna actually start this with the summer. I'm sorry, for the solar eclipse, which is on the summer solstice. So this reading is going to be for June 20th until the end of the month, okay? And if you guys want to look more into what this solar eclipse is going to be like, I definitely recommend checking that out on YouTube. I'll post a link down below with a video that I found that is very, very detailed and really nice as far as the way this girl kind of explains what the solar eclipse in Cancer in your sign is going to have in store. So I'll definitely post that link down below so you guys can watch it. I'm not going to get too into detail about that on this channel. I'm just going to focus on your tarot reading, okay? So this is going to be for June 20th until the end of the month. All right, Cancer? All right, and my name is Tessa, just in case I didn't already say it, but I probably already did, okay? So for your underlying energy, we have the Ten of Swords. This is going to be Sun in Gemini, which is really interesting that this is the underlying energy because we're just about to finish Gemini season, so and we're about to go into Cancer. So it's kind of like, okay, so you're reaching the end of something. So something is kind of coming to light, okay? There's kind of like a truth for your underlying energy that's coming to light, and you're kind of seeing the truth in something. Something else is coming to an end, something that might have hurt you, or you could have felt betrayed by a certain situation, but I definitely see this more as truth is coming to light, okay? So something is kind of like coming into the light, and you're seeing something for what it really is, okay? Solar eclipses are definitely very, very good for just like new beginnings, okay, new beginnings, all right? So that's your underlying energy, and then we have for your motivation, this is actually kind of fun doing it this way because I have no idea what card is going to be next, whereas before, like, I see the whole spread. So we'll tie it all in together at the end. So for your motivation, you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is Venus in Aries, and this this talks about a celebration, okay, like a coming together of two individuals, a coming together of kind of like this feeling that you've come so far, okay? You kind of like been on this journey with somebody and you've come so far and you guys want to take it to the next level, but it's a celebration. And even though this does typically stand for marriage and things like that, it's not necessarily about marriage. It could just be kind of like a feeling of celebration because you've come so far with someone or something, and you're coming together with other people to kind of celebrate and acknowledge this, how far you've come, because that very thing also has so much potential for the future. It's not just like, oh, let's just get together and party and have fun. Like, no, it's kind of like it's a celebration of progress, not just because of the past, but also for the future. So this is your motivation. You want to have this feeling like you like you've accomplished something. Like you're kind of like motivated to go towards this feeling of celebration, um, where there is this understanding within you, your family, your community, that you guys have made this great accomplishment, and there's so much more to look forward to. Okay. For what you are feeling discouraged by, we have the Judgment card, and this is ruled by the planet of Pluto. Okay. And Judgment is definitely, it's definitely about kind of like facing yourself, and it's about looking to your higher self. It's almost like you don't want to be held back by anything. Okay, you don't want to be held back by anything. So I think that there's still this part of you that's feeling a little, mm, maybe like you're feeling a little discouraged because you feel like you're maybe like you're afraid that there's something inside you or there's a part of you that is unresolved. Um, yeah, yeah. You're afraid of things holding you back. You're afraid that something might happen. Okay, this has been a crazy year. You know, there's a lot going on. I think that you might be afraid that something is going to happen that might hold you back. Okay, or you'll be judged by people, and it'll kind of like hold you back a little bit. Um, and maybe you like kind of want to break free from that, and you do want to be in touch with your higher self, but it's kind of like you're a little nervous. You're a little at the same time, you want to keep moving forward. You want to keep seeing the light, instead of facing these things. Because Pluto is all about transformation, and you really have to get down to the depths of that transformative energy within you in order to like see the light. And you don't want to be dragged down by that. That's what I'm sensing. For your surrounding energy, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is Venus and Virgo, and this is definitely a card that represents independent energy and an energy of like comfort, stability within oneself, and also being able to enjoy the finer things in life, whether that be art, clothes, fashion. Like it's in a place of kind of like financial stability, but not just the stability, but really being able to enjoy that stability, enjoy that independence. And with this in your surrounding energy, I kind of get the feeling that you are looking at these people who are just in this surrounding, in this kind of energy where they're very just stoic, because like if you take a look at her face, she kind of looks emotionless, like she looks like she doesn't really have any emotion. So, and like cancers are very, you guys have so much love and you're so passionate, and there's like so much emotion within you that maybe sometimes you look at people who just don't, it seems like they don't feel things that are going on around them. Like they're so independent. There's so much in their own minds and in their own material possessions and in their own world that they don't even really pay attention to what's going on around them in the world. And I feel like this is kind of like bothering you, or you're trying to figure out how to get through to them for something. Okay, for your advice card, you have the Magician. Um, the Magician is Gemini and Virgo. And the universe is kind of telling you, like, that the best way to move forward right now, like, for your advice is to kind of, like, almost have faith that the things that that you want to manifest for yourself, which is kind of like this feeling of celebration and a feeling of coming together to celebrate progress. Um, I feel like it's telling you to just kind of keep at it, you know, to pull all your cards in together, to pull all those different elements together, and to know that you're being supported um, by the divine, you know, that you're being supported by the universe, um, and to get started, you know, get started on those projects, get started on that, what it is that you desire in your life. Um, you know, and kind of like get down to manifesting. And like I said, with the solar eclipse, this is the perfect time for that. And you guys are going to be in your element right now. We're just about to hit Cancer season, summer solstice, all about new beginnings. You guys are a cardinal sign, okay? And cardinal signs, you know, represents the beginning, okay? The beginning of summer, starting new projects, groundbreaking ideas, more pioneering kind of energy, you know. So the universe is kind of telling you, like, yeah, do it. Now is the time, okay? Do whatever it is that you have been wanting to do or that you're planning on doing. The best way to move forward from your worries, we have the Queen of Cups, and this is your card. This is Cancer. Okay, so it's kind of like just like be yourself, like be that compassionate, warm, loving, caring, nurturing, also kind of like very intuitive, a little mystical. You know, like be that you already have within you. Be that energy. You know, don't fight with people. Don't like just be that. Yeah, be that nurturing, compassionate, caring, loving person. Okay, this is your card. This is Cancer. Um, okay, the best way to move forward in a positive light, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is Mercury in Taurus. Okay, so I feel like what this is kind of saying is there are going to be people who are going to feel left out. Okay, there's going to be people, like as you go towards this feeling of celebration, it's like there are these people who are going to feel kind of like left out of all of this. And I feel like what I'm sensing, what I'm feeling is just to remember to be compassionate. Okay, you don't you don't always have to you don't always have to like you can't help everybody. Okay. Um, I feel like this this knowing that you are not going to be able to help everyone is gonna kind of like bring you down, but it doesn't need to bring you down. Okay, like you can feel compassion. Um, yeah, I feel like this kind of goes in hand with this. It's kind of like remember to be this compassionate, loving, caring kind of leader. Okay, this queen. Um, just kind of remember to feel that. Remember to feel that because I think it's going to help you in your growth. I think it's going to help with the growth of your soul. And I almost feel like these two energies together are going to end up working together if you can just remember to like be compassionate. You'll be able to figure out the next step to take. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You'll be able to figure out the next step to take. Okay, let's see what your final outcome is. Okay, go. The final outcome is the Empress. Okay. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like if you can get this, if you can get this down where you realize that there are going to be people who are either suffering or who are feeling like they're being left out in the cold, and you can kind of embody this compassionate, loving, caring kind of energy, like you will have this sense of, I don't know, like a sense of, I feel like you'll feel more whole within yourself. You'll be able to see more of the beauty in life. Okay, in life, in love, in the things that are around you, more on, kind of like your purpose. Your purpose. This is the divine feminine. This is divine feminine, and which is interesting because, like I said, you should watch that YouTube video about the solar eclipse. But the solar eclipse talk, that's all she talks about is the divine feminine, and that's what the Empress is. She's the divine feminine. Okay, so yeah. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helped. And stay tuned for my July 2020 tarot reading as well.